What up, B Squad? It is your boy JB, and I am here today, you guys, with a brand new review for Love at the Lockup season. Actually, this is Life at the Lockup, season 6, episode 15. This episode is titled "Smells Like a Bad Decision." It smells like a bad decision for a lot of people in this episode. But before we jump into it, if you guys are watching this video or any other video on the channel and you guys aren't subscribed yet, I need you guys to do me a solid favor and stop taking me out on this date and having me pay for it at the end of it. You guys know the routine. You can do me that favor by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on your post notifications, you guys. And with that out of the way, without further ado, let's discuss Life After Lockup. Shall we? You guys, there were two scenes in this episode that really kind of pissed me off, and I don't even know which one to start with. I don't know if I start with Taylor and Chance or if I start with Justine and Michael. I guess we'll start up with Justine and Michael and then go to Taylor and Chance. Justine and Michael scene, it was supposed to be a cute scene, but it went downhill quickly. Justine and Michael are heading to dinner to basically let their mothers know what their plans are. You guys know they're supposed to be moving to Vegas for this goddamn music career. Michael and Cameron and these music careers, I'm going to talk about Cameron in a little bit, but god dog. Remember, like I said, they're moving to Vegas. Michael is a little nervous, a little apprehensive about sitting down because you guys know his mama is a whole hell of a lot, and Justine's mama just wasn't feeling him being pregnant. Rightfully so. I mean, he just got out of prison and you immediately got pregnant. So, I mean, I got her. But Michael's mama is a piece of work. So Michael's mama decides that she wanted to present them with a gift. Now me thinking, I'm like, oh, she bought something sweet for the baby, right? So Justine looks in that bag and she stopped. And I was like, Justine, why didn't you pull out the gift what's in the bag? Like, it's a nice gift from your mother-in-law. Bullshit, it was a nice gift from her mother-in-law. So she slid it on over to Michael. What was in the bag? A pregnancy test. Not a pregnancy test, but a DNA test. I was like, are you serious, lady? That is so disrespectful to Justine. You basically calling your daughter-in-law a slut and a whore because you saying that your daughter-in-law slept with somebody else and Michael at the same time and got pregnant, and she's trying to pass this baby off as Michael's. Lady, get the fuck out of my face. Michael's mama would never see my child, let alone be in the same room with my child. Because if you feel like you can disrespect me like that, it would be nowhere in hell. Like, I would, if you know what, she's pregnant. If I were Justine, I would tell her, like, you know what, lady, wait until I drop my baby. Wait until I heal up from having my baby. Give me that 6 weeks. Because then after that 6 weeks, sis, me and you going to have to catch a motherfucking fade. Because you's a disrespectful asshole bitch. I'm not calling his mama a bitch. I'm just saying. Like, it would be like, you's a disrespectful asshole woman. And I got to put you in your motherfucking place, right? Because that is disrespectful and rude as hell. Like I said, you literally just called Justine a fucking hoe. You called your daughter-in-law a hoe, saying that it's probably another man's baby. When Justine told us Michael got out in October and she is due in July. You do the math. How many months is that? Exactly. It's your son's baby, lady. And I get it, you know, that you don't want him to raise a child that might not be his because of what happened to your brother. That is not the case here, ma'am. If Justine were to got pregnant, now if Justine got pregnant before Michael came home, that would be a different story. Justine literally got pregnant when her husband came home. He said he hadn't had sex in years, so I'm pretty sure, you know, as soon as he got home and slid inside of, you know, Justine's, you know what, his, you know what, and his you know what's made it to Justine's egg and did what? Impregnated her. Lady, yeah, and like I said, there is no way that that woman would ever be alone with my child because she said she's gonna get it done one way or another. Girl, you try it, and you're gonna be pulling back a nub. You try to swab my baby, you try to take hair from my baby, I am going to commence to whooping your ass. Period. Period. That's all I got. Pausing here, moving forward. Next up, you guys, the audacity in this episode came from Chance. Chance had a lot of audacity in this motherfucking episode. You guys remember last week's episode ended with Bobo pulling up telling her TikTok that he wants his money. I was like, was that supposed to? I'm asking a legitimate question. Was that supposed to scare somebody? TikTok. Tell your old man TikTok. Okay, TikTok, bitch. What else? What else is new? Like, you're. This is why I said that this storyline I think is fake. This man just got out of prison. He already has a car, and he knows where y'all live. Y'all want me to believe that this isn't planned? Okay, I'll go along with it. So Taylor called Chance and told him about what happened. And Chance is pretending like, oh my God, you know, Bobo is this person that you don't want to mess with. And I was like, okay. Why are you still lying to her? If Bobo is so scary, why the fuck do you say, he did say get in the house, but why didn't you say, okay, Taylor, you know, I'm on my way home. You and I, we got to talk about this. Like, you had no urgency in your voice. If Bobo is this dangerous person and he pulled up on your fiance who was at home with your son and her 3 daughters, I'm going to be like, you know what? Stop this, you know, somebody stop the presses basically, right? Like, stop this motherfucking, this limo. We finna turn around and go make sure my motherfucking family is safe, right? That's what anybody would do if this were real and Bobo was threatening you. You would drop everything to get back home to your family. But like I said, he had no sense of urgency in his voice, which leads me to believe that this storyline is concocted for the show. I want you guys to give me your opinions on that, but I really do believe that this is a little bit of a, you know, exaggerated story. Because like I said, I'm still poking a hole in the fact that the man just got out of prison. The man already knows where, you said the man just recently got out of prison. How the hell does he know where y'all stay at is the question. And coincidentally, he shows up right as the camera crew is filming y'all for this fucking show. Stop playing with me. Now here's where Chance had the audacity for me. When he finally told, you know, Taylor about Bobo, she asked him, how many more secrets do you got, right? And he said, and then she asked him, like, how much do you owe? He said, you don't want to know. She said, I definitely do want to know. And he gonna sit there and say to her, you know, basically, don't be all up in my business until we get married. Motherfucker, I wouldn't marry you if you... I would not marry you for nothing in this world. No sir, no sir, no sir. Cause you got way too many secrets, and that is not healthy and conducive for a relationship. You would never walk down, if I were Taylor, girl, I'll never walk down the aisle with that fool. Please and thank you. Like, don't listen to me. Do not walk down the aisle with Chance. That is going to be your downfall. You're going to take on all that debt that man got. What is his should stay his. Or at least if you're smart. Here's a little tip for you. If you're smart, get a prenup. Get a postnup. Get something in writing that says whatever you came into this marriage with, you leave with it. Debts included. I don't want my name attached to that, but once you get married, like, you know, his debt becomes your debt. Yeah, no. Then he lost me when he told her to go be a mother to her kids and not try to be one to him. Well, sir, if you didn't act like a child, maybe she wouldn't have to treat you like a fucking child. You are 43 years old and you act like you're 13 years old. Like I said before, a jack of all trades, but a master of not a one of them. Taylor, Taylor, Taylor. Listen clearly, girlfriend. Get your kids and get away from this dude. He means you no good. Just putting it out there for you. He means you no good. Like I wouldn't. Nah. The way he talks to Taylor is a problem in itself. He actually talks to her like she's a dumbass. Like sometimes the way he talks to her is like she's a dummy. But yeah, when he told her to be a mom to her kids, I would have slapped the shit out of him. I literally would have slapped the shit out that fool. Like, be a mom to my kids. Bitch, get your bum ass out my motherfucking house. How about that? Like, get your bum ass out. Be a mom to my kids. Nigga, fuck you and your whistle. Pausing here and moving forward, you guys. You guys, I don't know why these two are on my damn screen. Lindsay and Blaine. I don't know why they're here. I don't know why they're here. I don't like seeing them on my screen. Can I sum this scene up for you guys? I'm gonna sum it up. Lindsay was talking to her daughter, Miley Grace, right? You guys know Miley Grace moved in with her and Blaine. She's asking Miley Grace, how is it living there? She says it is what it is, basically. I'm summing it up. Then she was talking about how she wants to adopt Blaine's son. She can't adopt Blaine's son because of the mother. But then she's talking about, if they get married, would Miley Grace he would be a parental figure to Miley Grace. She said, absolutely not. I was like, exactly. Girl, you barely a mother figure to me. Why would I want him to be a father figure to me? I never even, no, we're Gucci. And then we saw them as, he's talking to his dad about, him and Lindsay. Well, Lindsay wanted to get married to him. Initially, he would have wanted to do it, but now he's not so sure. We talk about Lindsay's pending charges. They went to go see Tyler. Tyler told her what she's looking at with these charges. And she was talking about how she can't catch a break. I was like, well, you could catch a break if you stop doing illegal shit. Just putting it out there for you. You can always catch a break if you stop doing shit that'll land you in trouble. Now, Tyler told her that with these pending new charges that she got against her, she is looking at up to 40 years in prison. I was like, well, I'll be damned. Girl, yikes. Good luck to you, sis. Jesus, 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 Jesus. Good luck, sis. Good luck. And they got to come up with $20,000 to pay Michael. Don't care about that. Now, here's the thing that I will say when Lindsay that I just think is so fake. Lindsay, you guys know Lindsay keeps talking about the fact that people owe her money, right? And she's collecting money. Wasn't she supposed to be collecting money when Blaine had his shit last season, the last season that we saw them? Wasn't she also supposed to be collecting money then? But she's still collecting money. I don't bit much more believe Lindsay is trying to collect any money, because if that were the case, this money that you're trying to collect, it is illegal, ill-gotten funds, girlfriend. So, But okay. And then you are going to people who we don't necessarily know what they do for a living. But that's really all I got for Lindsay and Blaine. If I left anything out, we can talk about it in the comments. Next up, you guys, let's pause here and move forward, shall we? All right, you guys. Next up, Brittany and Kyrock. Now, we didn't see Brittany in this episode. We just mostly saw Kyrock. And it wasn't a whole lot with Kyrock. And I'm going to talk about it, but it's going to be pretty quick with Kyrock. So we saw Kyrock. You guys know Kyrock has an HVAC, some certifications in HVAC, right? So he's going on a job interview, and he's very nervous about this because, one, his ID has that he's still has his dead pronoun, right, so to speak, and he was just nervous. But he ended up getting a job. Then we did see later in the episode where he was supposed to be going boxing with his brother, and with his brother, he is worried that his brother may be on drugs. And I hated the fact that Kyrock was blaming himself for his brother's addiction because he said his brother wasn't on drugs prior to him going to prison. So he's equating the fact of him going to prison to his brother being on drugs. And I was like, don't do that. And then his mama also blamed herself as well. She says she knows that it's not drinking, and she also is blaming herself. She feels like she could have done something. And honestly, there's nothing anybody could have done to stop the brother from being on drugs. They want to have a conversation with the brother. I don't think it's going to go well. Just being real honest with you guys. I don't think that conversation is going to go well at all. But that was it for Kyrock. And like I said, we didn't get Brittany in this episode. Now let's see who we got left, you guys. Because I've talked about Justine and Michael. I have talked about, what have I talked about, you guys? Justine and Michael, right? Justine and Michael, Lindsay and Blaine, Kyrock. Also, we got Julian Red and Cameron Eris left. Is that it? Yep. Let's talk about Cameron Eris. Now, you guys know that I like Cameron. I grew to like Cameron last season. Now, what I will say though with Cameron is I still think Cameron is a little on the irrational side of thinking. Whereas with Eris wants to get a place for them to stay. And Cameron is focusing on his rap career. And I don't think that that's the best thing for him to do, especially with you guys having a new baby on the way and the fact that the HOA put you guys out because of your background. I don't think that that's the best thing to do. And the house that she's looking at is $400,000, and we see Cameron and Lena. They went to a botanical garden, and he asked her, does she ever have to feel like she worries about things? And she said yes. He was like, wait, what do you think you got to worry about things? She said, when you took us to that RV. I was like, yeah, that makes sense, right? Because it makes you think that my stepfather, he ain't got, he ain't really just, using his brain logically. I know Cameron wanted to say in this episode that he is, thinking from a logical standpoint, but I don't think you're thinking from a logical standpoint because he has a music video that he is trying to do, and he wants to put the money into the music video. I was like, now that really ain't smart. That really ain't smart, right? You put money into things that you know is going to really produce a benefit, right? Produce that's not the word I want to use, and I had the word. When you put something out, you want to get a profit from it. That's not the word either, but when you invest in things, you want it to be something that you see a monetary gain from, or see I forgot. I don't even know what the word was that I was going to use. I forgot what word it was. It'll come to me in a minute, but it's along the lines of profit. You want to, when you invest in something, I think that's what I was going to say. That's what it is. I was going to say, you want to return on your investment. And I don't necessarily know 100% that the music is a return on his investment, because he did say that his, if he makes the video that he will be monetized, but not to be shady or anything, but I did actually go find his YouTube channel, and his YouTube channel isn't monetized, and that's no slight, no shade to him, but it's not monetized. And he was talking about the streams and stuff, and it's like, when it comes to streams, artists don't make, much like back in the heyday with album sales, right? the artist, unless you are solely independent, which I believe he probably is, right? But back in the day, artists never made money from selling physical copies of their albums. That was a recoup. That was paid back to the label because the label had foot the bill for this, and then artists didn't make their money back until they went on tour, booking the tours and selling merchandise. I don't know what Cameron has to sell at this point. That's no slight and no shade to Cameron. I just don't know what he's selling. And Eris is 8 months pregnant. I do think that you need to put more money into your family instead of your rap career. And at this point, the rap career is more like a hobby. Just saying. Sorry. Pause and carry, guys. Oh, also, Eris pulled up on him at the video shoot. He's at a strip club. So did you have to rent, like how much it costs to rent out the strip club? How much did that videographer cost? Now, he did say that the money was from, his funds for his career. But again, you have a baby that is due any day now. Like, she's 8 months pregnant. So your baby's going to be here relatively soon. So I don't think that you were being logistic in your logistic, anything of the sort in your thinking process. Let me know what you guys thought, and we'll pause here and wrap up the episode, you guys. Oh my God, you guys. Joy and Red. Why are these two on my screen? I don't like seeing them. I don't want to see them. This is a sad sight to see. It is very sad to see her getting home, and then her son came in, and she's like, "There's Daddy." Ma'am, don't you want to go find your son's real father? I'm not being funny, but that man ain't his father. And like you said, you don't even know if this man's going to be in his life long term. And that's the thing that scares you, is not somebody leaving your life, but leaving your son's life. So I was like, this is stupid. You're going to find out that this man has cheated on you. When you find out the man has cheated on you, but as dumb as Joy is, nope, Joy's not dumb. Joy is delusional. Joy is desperate. Joy is insecure. Those are things that Joy is. She's not stupid. She's just insecure, delusional, and desperate as fuck. But I don't understand why she's desperate as fuck for this man. I don't get it. He's not a prize. The man just got out of prison. Okay, never mind. If she likes it, I love it. Not really. So her sister came in, right? And she was telling her sister that he proposed to her. Ma'am, you are still giddy about that damn cracker box ring? Okay. The bar is in hell for Joy. So, later in the episode, we find out that he has been in, wherever the hell. I think they're in New Mexico. He's been there for about a month now, I believe. I think he's been there for about a month, right? And so he is loving being a dad. And he was playing with the little boy. His sister called. So he wants to go home for a little bit. And he tells his sister that, things ain't that good between him and Joy, because Joy, if he's on his phone texting her, she'll ask him who is he texting. I'm like, Joy, if you don't trust this man, why are you in a relationship with him? Like, that's never going to be something that I'm going to do in my relationship, is who you texting? Who is that you on the phone with? Where are you going? If I have to ask that question, if there's ever a doubt in my mind that I'm in a relationship and I don't trust my partner, guess what I'm going to say? It's a wrap. We can't be together. I don't want it. I've actually had that situation. I've actually done that before. I was in a relationship and ended it because I was like, I don't trust you. Like, I don't know that you will be faithful to me moving to another city. You moving to another city and we ain't gonna see each other every day. I was like, I don't trust that you will be faithful to me. So for my satisfaction, we gotta end this relationship. I love you dearly, and I wanted this relationship to work, but there's no trust there. Where there's no trust, there's no relationship. Obviously, she don't trust this man, and she shouldn't because once again, he slept with his bestie, air quotes. Joy and Red are the new Derek and what was her name last season? Derek and Monique. They're giving Derek and Monique, and I don't like it. And I just really, really, really want them gone. But that's the episode, you guys. If I left anything out, feel free to chime in the comments section below, you guys. Subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notifications, and share the video, you guys. And until the next time, stay safe. Take care of yourselves, you guys. Wash your hands, be blessed, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.